Welcome to Chapter by Chapter. This is episode 4 from 1 Peter. In 1 Peter chapter 4, we learned that persecution purifies God's people and suffering crystallizes commitment. Once you've paid a heavy price for your faith, there's no turning back. When you stop running with the gang and start walking with the Lord, don't expect your unbelieving buddies to understand. When they laugh at your faith, remember you've wasted enough time complying with the will of man. It's time you obeyed the will of God. Your mocking friends will understand on the day of judgment. Getting serious with God will spark a love for one another. Holiness and hospitality go hand in hand. Never let suffering surprise you. A world hostile to Christ will be hostile to Christians. When persecution comes, we need to rejoice. If we share in the Lord's sufferings, we'll share in His glory. But when you suffer, be sure to track its cause. Some Christians are unliked and rejected, not because they're standing up for Jesus, but because they're acting like a jerk. There's a difference between being persecuted for righteousness and being persecuted for self-righteousness. Don't pretend to be a martyr when it's your false humility or spiritual pride or your religious bigotry that people are mocking. God will judge the world, but before He does, we need to first judge the church. How can we drag men out of darkness when we're asleep in the light? If you're enjoying chapter by chapter, we hope you'll make a comment below. Thanks for listening.